Morning, happy Saturday. My name is Nyoka Lynn. So I wanted to come on and share this morning briefly. Um, After my meditation this morning and everything, I heard spoken to me layers. I thought, layers? What is what? What are you trying to tell me? Layers. Okay, so I know when they're trying to get my attention. So I got still. I laid my head back, and instantly my mind started going through different things that had happened in my life, places where I learned certain things, and then years later, it was like I learned that same thing to a deeper level, and it just keeps going on and on. And what was shown to me was that I have to appreciate me, appreciate all the layers that have been me. And I kind of got blown away. And a piece of me started to like coil back a little bit, like, oh, no. And I've had people tell me, um, you don't see yourself, or you know, you don't have enough trust in yourself, or you don't have enough faith in yourself. So I'm seeing layers of different things, and I've learned to appreciate just how far I've come. And yeah. And it's a good thing, and it feels good to be able to say that. I'm so grateful for all the things that I've gone through and all the things I've learned and overcome. And I'm learning more and more how to appreciate myself. But at the same time, my love for people is stronger. And I've noticed that in a weird place. Like, let me give you a for instance. I've always had a love for people. But I remember when I was much younger. If someone had said something to me or looked at me sideways, like give me that side eye, or mumbled something, I would check them on it. Right away I would lash out. Like, what is your problem? You've got something to say to me? Or, I was that person. And I think it's because when you get hurt over and over again, it's like you're right there. You're ready to defend yourself. And your pride shows up, your ego shows up and says, don't take that. You don't have to take that. So, yeah, I never had a problem with putting people in their place, you know. And over the years, after being through so many situations and experiencing abuse of one form or another, I started to kind of resent people. And I didn't even realize it until I had an accident and my neck was in bad shape. And I went to God, and I'm hoping everybody saw that video. I went to God, and I had a meltdown, and I just started to unload everything that was sitting on my chest and in my heart. And I blurted out, and you know what else, God, I'm so sick of loving people that can't love me back. And when I said it, I meant it. I mean, I really meant it. And I didn't realize I felt that way until that situation kind of bubbled it to the surface. So I dealt with it. But now, I thought I was done with that. I thought I was done with that. And I thought, yeah, I love people. But then over the years, I've had to go through things loving people, and they just couldn't see me, or they would believe the worst about me. And I just never could understand why, and being good to people. And but if I didn't fit in their little carved out place, then there had to be something wrong with me. So I've seen this happen to me in layers. So now I'm reminded over the last few days with snickers and comments and mumbles looks of disdain, you know. Um, I get it, because I was that. You know, when we don't understand where a person's coming from or why they're there, if we don't understand, we tend to ridicule it. You know, it's evil. You know, people will say all kind of things. You're superstitious. You're batshit crazy. You're just everything. And I remember a time when I would have just been livid. I would have just gone off. But now I just kind of smile. You know, in a way, it's kind of sad because I wish they were a little bit more aware of who I really am. But I think what really matters is if I'm aware of who I really am. And I'm just going to keep being who I am. And I have love for these people. I do. The ones that snicker and make comments and say I'm batshit crazy. I can remember a time when I would have thought so too. So yeah, so my spirit team has me going through different layers of my life, showing me to appreciate myself. And when I really saw it, I really did have a great appreciation for my heart. So now Spirit is giving me this vision of my heart. And I think it's a song coming. Yeah. And I keep seeing it and I'm like, what is this? What is this? And every time I ask, there's a little bit more detail about this heart. So I'm kind of excited about it. I've been a little preoccupied with um, going through emotions and going through different things that I haven't written a song in a little minute, so I think I just might have to get on that. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. There are so many layers to us, and we can't despise any of them. I'm learning more and more to appreciate everything that I've been through. And just when I thought that I couldn't appreciate it more, something shows up and I just appreciate it all that more. Yeah, it's a great thing. But anyway, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. It started out a little dark and rainy. The sun is out now. It looks beautiful. I've got peppers and basil growing in my windowsills and apple trees for my great grandson. Yeah, so he loves apples. So yeah, so today I hope you're appreciating yourself and not having to have everybody agree with you on your journey, on your path. It's okay when they don't agree, as long as you agree with where you're at. As long as you're being authentic with who you are on that layer. There are many layers. hmm Yes. So yes, I'm learning more and more to have more love and appreciation for people. And I know everybody has their own perspective of things about how people should be. And that's okay. There's perfect balance in the world. And I'm learning more and more and more to appreciate that as well. Yeah. So maybe you can join me today in gratitude. What are you grateful for? Are you grateful for yourself? Are you grateful for where you are? Yeah. Are you grateful for your heart? Are you grateful for where you live and everybody around you, the people in your life, what they've come to show you about yourself? hmm I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. I'm going to enjoy my second cup of coffee, and the birds are still singing. I'm going to enjoy that. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. It's a beautiful day. My name is Nayoka Lynn. Namaste.